Are we ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. This is Growing Up Again, a podcast where we navigate the pains and joys of adulthood through the eyes of guests from different generations. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Growing Up Again. Join us as we discuss our personal journeys through life by opening up about the wins, the losses, and the pivotal moments. I'm your host today, Nicole, and I am joined by Jannie. Welcome, Jannie.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming here. Would you like to tell the audience a bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Jannie van der Leij. I'm married for 43 years. And I'm living in Waaijenwoude, and my age is 66. And I'm a leader of a church.
That's very cool. Well, thank you for being here. So today's episode is for the lovebirds and the potential lovers, and we will be talking about the multifaceted world of being in love. But before we start, in our previous episode, a guest wrote down a question that they would love you to answer, and their topic was about like careers. Take it and read it out loud.
Looking back, what was more important to you, having a stable job or pursuing your dream job? I don't think I have had in my life my dream job. My dream job was a nurse. But yes, I had a illness on my hands, so it was not for me, a possibility to make my dream come true.
And do you think even though you didn't do your dream job, you still managed to, enjoy the current job you for now?
Yeah. No. I think I am too old for it.
Okay. But you're still happy with the career you did?
Yes, I'm now with a few people, leader of a church, and we do a lot of things, helping people. And yes, I think I found it now.
Okay. Yes, that's very good. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So to start off, do you have like a love story that you think is very beautiful? It could be like a real life one, or even a story.
No, I don't think so. I have not a love story. Yeah, what you meant by a love story?
Like anything about two people being in love. That it could be. I mean, you've been married for 43 years, so I'm guessing there's a lot of love there.
Yes.
Do you guys have any like memories that you'd like to share? I don't have any real ones. The only ones I can think about are from like movies. So I don't know if I can even consider that a love story because it's like written by someone. So
I think my whole life is a love story or not. No, it's ups and downs.
Okay.
Sometimes you are sitting on the top, and sometimes you are sitting in the valley.
Oh. Do you want to talk about how you and your husband met?
In a bar. We met each other.
Nice.
Yes. I met him in the bar. He was falling in love with an other girl. And but I saw him, and yes, there was something in him that
It triggers me.
yeah, that triggered me. And but he has a girlfriend. But
I have.
they broke the friendship, and so he came to me and he was crying.
Oh.
Sorry, he was crying. So I was concerning about him, and so I helped him. And so I've fallen in love with him, and after that he was falling in love with me.
Oh, wow. I always say, when you say that, you mentioned that he already had like a girlfriend at that time, and I always say this. I don't follow this rule, by the way. I just say it to, to make people or my friends feel better. But I always say, if the girl or the person is not my friend, then in my eyes, the guy that I want is single. Like, they might have a partner, but if he's not my friend, I might just, go for it. So one need it. Yeah. Okay. Love comes in many forms, from like platonic to like, familial love and like romantic love. So can you think of a time where you felt like a very overwhelming sense of love, be it from your friends or a family member or even your husband?
Yes, I think, of course, I'm a husband. It was so overwhelming I couldn't eat. When I was with them, I could not eat. And he always want to eat in restaurants. So, from nothing for me. But yeah, overwhelming love also for my children. The birth of my children. The birth of my grandchildren. Yeah. And when the children do something that you never expected, then you are very proud what they are doing. And also my grandchildren. Yes. It's too short.
I don't know. Do you guys want more from it?
Not to seven?
No. I don't.
Is it good enough? Okay.
So I don't know what I was gonna say now. Well, I know that like in our 20s, it's always like we're stepping into adulthood, and it's also the time for like self-discovery and stuff. Do you think that can impact the type of relationships you form during your 20s? Because you're also trying to find yourself, but you're also trying to connect with people on like deeper levels. So do you think trying to find yourself has an impact on like the type of relationships you have during?
Be very open to your partner. What is your strengths and what is your weakness that you have to discuss with another.
Okay. And how do you like try and be open? Like, are they ways
open about your feelings, what you feel, what you see, what you expected? Yeah.
So just being open.
Yes, it's open. Yeah, to be open to your partner.
Yeah, that's fair. And then, do you know what love languages are?
Yes. Oh, my love language is to receive presents.
That's mine too, and that's mine too. Yeah, that's mine too.
Yeah, okay. I like it, but my husband, he has still not do it. 43 years married.
I'm sure he's listening, and he's
He's always saying to me, "Buy what you want. You can buy it if you want it."
But I think it's not the same. You know, I come across really and just even be like, I got this for you. Oh yeah.
And also to give presents. I like it. To make happy the people, to give to my children. Yeah, I love it. And other people, of course.
Does she give good gifts?
Oh yes.
That's nice. Do you know what your husband's love language is?
Yes.
What's his?
Hugging and cuddling.
Okay. Cute physical touch. That's really nice. Okay. So there's this thing amongst people in their 20s where they talk about how they're delulu, which is like delusional, when they just think that things that couldn't possibly happen could be true. And usually it's an instance where, like, I know I'm very delusional. So
what? You are very
delusional? Like senses I have. Like,
oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So for example, I don't know if I have a crush on like a guy, and this is not what I think, by the way. It's just an example. But if I have a crush on like a guy, and let's say he's opened the door for me 3 times this week, and I'm like, oh, he's already in love with me. He already probably wants to get married and with me. Or if I just meet someone and they say my name, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they know my name. We're getting married. So
It's not the right reason, I think.
so obviously that's just, in my head, and it's not true. But like, do you think, like, when does one know when they're when they're falling in love? Like, how do you know, okay, this is love, and not just like funny business, like just imaginary things?
I think real love, when you want to be with the partner, with a person, I think that, and yeah, you were talking about the future, you share deep emotions with each other.
How do you think people can recover from heartbreak?
I think also talk with your friends to avoid it, the person you lost.
Avoiding is very
Avoiding.
yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah,
It's very difficult when you are falling in love with a person, and
yeah. I think avoiding is very hard, because I've had instances where people want to just get closure, so they want to stay communicating with the person. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's like, I also don't recommend that, because I'm like, once you stop talking to the person, then her feelings, you think the feeling, coming back, but like, it'll never be the same.
No, don't have no phone.
Yeah, just block it.
Yeah, block them.
And then in terms of love, do you think it's possible to love each other equally, or like someone else always loves the other more?
I think it's possible. I think it's not equally.
It's not equal.
Sometimes, not, but how can you measure it? How can you measure it? I don't know how deep is his love for me, and what is the love I have for him. How can you measure it? I don't know.
But then, do you think if you can tell? Because sometimes I've seen like people being like, oh, I, as an observer, someone who's not even in that person's relationship, would be like, I think the guy is more in love, or the girl's more in love. Because I don't know if these are telltale signs, but like, you can just see with the way they talk with each other, like, especially guys my age, some of them want to act like, oh, they're so cool, oh. And then, like, you can see this girl's so in love. She's just like butterflies, like, she's just flying in the air. But then the guy's just treating her like she's one of his friends. And she's just like, yeah. So I think
that's not real love.
Okay. So I would like you to advise on this, whether you think it's right or true. So you know how people always say, oh, it was love at first sight. Do you think that actually exists, like love at first sight?
I think it exists, but yeah.
But do you think it's possible to fall in love with someone just by seeing them?
No, not only with seeing them. No.
Yeah. Okay. I'm always like, looks are what get you there. Then, personality makes you stay. And then after that, you're like, okay, maybe I love.
Did you ever experience love at first sight?
No.
And did you see it maybe at your friends, or you just think you know it? And did you see it on your friends?
No.
No.
But it was like at first sight when you first saw him.
No, not at first sight. I can, but a girlfriend, we saw, he's wonderful, he's a great person, and I was working at the hospital, an office, and she was there, and she talks about him. Oh, he's great, he's so lovely, and so I was curious to him, and one evening he asked me, can I bring you home? And I said, okay.
See, actively, no?
Okay. I said, okay, let me try. So it was not love at first sight. That was not love at first sight. So he's bringing me home.
Yeah.
And later he told me, I have never had a girl that was so fast out of my car. Like you, it was 10 minutes and I was, whoops.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, wow.
But, yeah.
Do you know what I think? It's like the more you like, not push a guy away, but the more you like,
It's right.
Very hard to get.
Yes.
not very hard to get, but when your girl has like less interest in.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That is when.
Yeah, I have do that, but he was. I was a Christian, and he was. He was not a believer. So my parents, they don't like that I have a friend. He was not a Christian, and also my husband, he don't want to have a relationship with me because, I'm a believer. So he was thinking there comes a lot of struggle from it. So
You're a bit like hesitant.
so he struggled with this. So he never make a decision. I want to go further with you. So I think, okay, he was working in Germany, and once in the 14 days he was coming home, and then I think I'm not going to that bar. I knew that he was also coming to that bar. So when he was coming home, I was not in that bar because I want to make a bit. Push it?
A little bit depression.
Yeah, a little depression. And after a few months, he has found my dad. Where is Jannie?
None of it, Dad. Oh my God.
Where is Jannie? And my father said, "Oh, she's away with the car with the girlfriends." And yeah. And that was the moment you had make a decision. I want to go further with. I cannot miss her. I want not to miss her.
Yeah.
In the end, love conquers all.
Yeah,
That's what I'm getting from this. Most of you guys in uni, yes.
18.
Oh,
18, 19. Yes, I think 18.
gosh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, we're
at
at 1%, and
Yeah.
I was 23 when we got our first son. But it's not young.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, I think for that. In this generation, it's,
Yes. My sis was 18. My brother was 17.
yeah, but like then,
He got his first child.
oh wow. Back then, yeah, having children during those ages was like, okay.
It was normal. It was normal.
I used to think by like 22 out of my first child's, and now I'm like, no, thank you.
But do you think that because in our generation it happens a bit later, like most of the time? So for example, when you're 25, 26,
Yes.
when you start thinking about getting married, do you think it's better to wait?
I think it's better.
Yes.
Yes, I think it's better. You are older, you are wiser. And when I look back, I think for me was it better. I think I was too young to marry. And then I speaking for myself.
Yes.
Maybe it's for other girls or women's the best time, but I think I was too young. Yes.
And then still on like falling in love. How do you then not mistaken falling in love or like lust? Because sometimes you're like, oh, he loves me because he's, having sex with me or stuff like that. So how do you not mistaken like just the physical attributes of like affection?
I think no, it's not. It was not by me, but I think a loss is for the moment. For when you focus on the moment itself, that is a loss. But when you, when you love someone, the emotions are deeper.
Okay.
You feel it like
You feel it. Yeah. I've had a lot of boys, but he wasn't for me. That I cannot explain how, but you know it. I want to have hair.
Oh,
Yes.
you don't you Oh, that's so sweet. Wow. Lucky you, sir. Maybe as you start, so once in a while.
I'm also lucky.
He every day he told me, "You are the best." What we has overcome in my life. We are now married for 43 years, but every day, almost, he said it. You are the best.
But don't you think that maybe that's why the reason that the marriage like stayed, like that you guys are 43 years together?
Yes, but we also have our struggle.
Yeah.
Of course. In every marriage you have struggle. But then we seek help. We can seek help
Yeah,
if you struggle a lot. And
Okay. So just to stay on that topic of like struggles, 'cause I think relationships
they are coming. Struggles are coming. Yes.
more struggles.
Yes.
More struggles.
Yes. You are not sitting every time on the top of the hill. It's no, it's not possible.
But how do you overcome those struggles? Like
To talk, to communicate, speaking about your feelings, to seek help or searching for help. Is searching for help or to seek help?
help
Seeking help,
there?
therapies.
Prayer.
It's prayer also, We have a lot to pray together,
That. Just like how you read a letter from someone else who had written it in the previous episode, we would like you to write a question, but asking this to your younger self. So like a younger version of you, and like any question you think they could answer, so that our next episode it'll be answered. So it could be about love. If you have any question, wish you knew, like what you wish you knew when you were younger about love. Great. Did it appear? Saying you? Okay. I have another question. How did you manage to like balance like your other stuff in life, like maybe career and family, but also having like a love life? How did you manage to like make that all work?
Not easily. Also for me and for the children. The communication is also key. Yeah.
Did you ever have to sacrifice anything for love?
I think so.
Was it the right person that made it like easier for you not to have to sacrifice anything for love? Because you were the right person, so you didn't have to make any sacrifices because it just worked.
How about you? Now yes, sacrifice. It comes out every time. Easy for me.
But
I could not do everything what I want to do. Because I have 3 boys. They were little. And I was alone with the boys. So they have to grow up. I cannot do, but I cannot every time do what I want to do for that moment.
Thank you so much for being here. It was very lovely hearing your stories. I kept just, giggling inside like, so I really enjoyed it. I hope you also enjoyed it.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. And thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and tune in for our next episode on Banters.FRE.